I don't care that it's Halo Reach and not Warhammer, okay? This is for the Firefight Ploys. It makes total sense. Hey guys, welcome back to A Bit Tactical, where today I'm going to be covering the Firefight Ploys for the Phobos Strike Team. As I have said before, at the end of the video will be the rules read, and just in case you don't know how these Firefight Ploys work, or you can go watch the Phobos Strike Team quick guide on my channel, which I should have linked in the description once I learn how to do that, if I'm not stupid anymore. Anyways, let's just get into it. Enough with the preamble. Starting out with Patient Ambush, which it delays an activation. And the reason this can be really, really good is that it can help you, when it comes to an elite team, out-activate them, right? Technically out-activate them, or ensure that you're the last person to activate, right? If you win the initiative on the first turning point, and you give that initiative to the opposing elite team, you then use Patient Ambush, for free, by the way, with your sergeant, and then, right there, you are going to be the last model going. In fact, they might even get a counteraction if you do that. So, it's a really nice way to ensure that, hey, I really need to do something without any danger of being retaliated this turning point on the board. Therefore, I'm going to go ahead and do this. There's so many things you can do with that, right? Setting up your saboteur so that he can lay down an explosive and detonate it next turning point. Setting up or just shooting with your incursor marksman and then making sure that, nobody else can shoot you back for that turning point. Again, a lot of really cool things you can do with Patient Ambush. Critical shot. If you are shooting somebody with your incursor marksman and you had a good roll and you had a crit on it, always you want to do this. Critical shot, that additional D3, I think in my last battle report, it was responsible for 2 deaths. I know in games that I haven't recorded, it has been responsible for a few deaths. It's just really good when you have an opportunity to get it especially on a kill that you really need, right? If you're killing a Melta, you're shooting a Melta, you should always try to go full steam ahead, right? If you're just shooting, again, with your incursor marksman against an elite team, enemy operative, again, critical shot, that D3 damage really can be the difference. Like, I know it doesn't sound like it, but that additional 3 damage can sometimes really make a big difference. Transhuman physiology is also a very, very nice ploy. Being able to just automatically say, hey, on this save dice, I'm going to turn it into a crit. No caveats, no anything, because this isn't kasrkin. We don't need any caveats or any of our stuff. We just get it. It's really good. It can come in clutch, right? If your Reaver Sergeant is under attack and they just need that one little crit dice, especially consider that when you're rolling your defense dice, you're doing it after your enemy has already resolved. So you already know, like, oh, this is as bad as it's going to get with this guy. I'm going to be able to survive this, or I'm not going to be able to survive this. It just gives you so much opportunity and choice when it comes to your defense dice. Really nice. Stealth Assault is actually such a crazy ploy, allowing you to immediately pull off 2 hits against an enemy. And just so you know, it's 2 hits. It doesn't clarify a crit and a normal hit. No. Just 2 hits. So if you have 2 crits, you can land 2 crits automatically. That's 10 damage. That kills every single Horde team. That wounds severely every single elite team. Super good. So, with Stealth Assault, not only that though, the way it works, the way the wording works, you can activate your model, charge him, right? So long as you start with conceal, charge someone, fight them, and then once you roll your attack dice, after you see your attack dice, you can then decide at that point whether or not you use Stealth Assault, right? So long as you followed all those previous steps, change from concealment, charge somebody, and resolving your dice, you can decide. So if you roll a really bad roll, you don't have to waste a CP on it. You can just be like, no, never mind. I wanted to do this, but I couldn't pull it off. It's so good, actually. It's so good because you can never mess this up. You can never do it at the wrong time. With these ploys, you have some very obvious pairings. Stealth Assaults just goes with Reavers so well. That 4-5 damage, again, even with a normal hit and a critical hit, you kill every single horde team as long as you pop this off. It's a free kill. Deadly shots, critical shot with the Incursor Marksman, another really solid ploy. That D3 damage, believe me when I say it is the difference between life and death, literally. Patient Ambush and Transhuman Physiology, these are just good ploys that can come in clutch when you need them. Overall, the Firefight Ploys for the Phobos are super good, just like the strategy ploys. The big problem you're going to have is choosing what to use, right? You've got 8 really good, solid ploys. However, there are some obvious things. Stealth Assaults, Turning Point 2 onwards, you're probably going to be using it every single turning point. With your Reaver Sergeant, just so you know, it's free. So if you have a Reaver Sergeant and you're charging in there, you get to do this ploy for free. However, just know that CP is going to be a very important resource for you, which is why something like the Commsman is such an essential part of this team, so you can get that extra CP, and you can also change your strategy ploy around so that you can just really spend 1 CP to do potentially 2, or get the benefits of 2 during a single turning point. Anyways, that's it for these ploys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And now we get on to the part where the veterans, they get to leave. We get it. You guys are smart. I don't care. I don't care that you know how to read. It's time for those who do not. Let's read some rules, starting with Patient Ambush. Use this Firefight ploy when it's your turn to activate a friendly operative. You can skip that activation. Skipping is not losing. This just simply means that instead of going this activation, your opponent goes, okay? So you're going to be fine. Next up is Critical Shot. Use this Firefight ploy when you resolve a critical success for a friendly Phobos Strike Team operative that's shooting with a bolt weapon. Inflict D3 additional damage. So a D3 is just a D6, except that on a 1 or a 2, you're going to get a 1. A 3 and a 4, you're going to get a 2. And a 5 and a 6, you're going to get a 3. That's what a D3 is. That's how much additional damage you do, so long as you get a crit. Next up is Transhuman Physiology. Use this Firefight ploy when an operative is shooting a friendly Phobos Strike Team operative. In the roll defense dice step, you can retain one of your normal successes as a critical success. Self-explanatory. You're rolling defense die. Do you have a normal success? You can automatically, for 1 CP, upgrade it to a critical. Pretty good. This next one could get a little bit crazy, okay? Just follow with me. Stealth Assault. Use this Firefight ploy when a friendly Phobos Strike Team operative that has a conceal order is activated. It's given an engage order, performs the charge, and then the fight action, and you're resolving your first attack dice from this activation. After doing so, you can immediately resolve another of your attack dice before your opponent. The operative cannot have performed any other action during this activation, but can do so after resolving this ploy. So, you have to start in conceal. You cannot change to it and then do this ploy. No. You have to, in a strategic gambit phase, basically, your operative has to have been in conceal. Okay? Then you change to engage, then you charge, then you fight, and then you roll your attack dice. That is when you activate this ploy. So, after you roll your attack dice, if you get all bad rolls, you can say, actually, I'm not going to use it. Actually, I'm not going to waste a CP because I got a really bad roll, so this is going to be useless. A really good, solid ploy. Anyways, that's it for this video, for the rules read, for all the new people. What's up? I love you. Better than the other people, actually. I don't even like the other people. The veterans, who are they? Don't forget to subscribe. to like, and to comment something. If these things are helping you, anything, talk to me. What if I'm lonely? What if? All right, that's it for me. I'll see you guys next time.